everybody, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and tell a friend. On the docket today, let me just hit the thumbs up. We have 90 Day Fiancé, UK, Season 4, Episode 9. God, please let him propose to me. Um, this was a doo-doo fest. It was a very short episode, shorter than normal. And it wasn't all of that to say that it was so interesting. It was like a filler, almost bridge episode for me. What do you think, Jamal?
To me, it felt like it went by very quick. I didn't even notice the time lapse.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really get much out of this, to be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why do you see yet another Airbnb? Just saying. Why, you know, let's just go to the couples. So it'd be easier that way so I can get my thoughts across.
Okay. All right. So who do you want to start with?
Who is the least entertaining right now? Well, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with Sarah and what's his name? Mateo, Marco, what the child's name is.
Sarah and Marco.
Yeah.
Oh, their storyline ended yesterday too. They are getting rid of these people quickly. Or did it? Oh wait, no, he's coming
No.
to England.
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Ugh. I was hoping to get rid of them because they were boring for me.
There's nothing here. Okay, let's be completely honest. Let's be completely honest here. When the friends of are more entertaining than the couple, it's a bad sign. Just saying.
Yeah. And I thought it was a bit unnecessary for his friends to be asking her, making such a big deal about this dancing. Do they even know what kind of dancing she does?
I think they do.
So what's the big whoop?
But Sarah said it herself, though, it's the connotation behind the dancing is the issue here. It's like, because she even said herself, well, people tend to think when you go out dancing, you're looking to meet someone. And she said, in my case, that's not accurate.
But she does ballroom dancing, right?
Salsa.
So, well, yeah, but it's that part of the like competitive dancing genre, right?
But she's not a competitive dancer, though.
So
She
she
does it
just
for,
going out to dance for dancing's sake?
yes.
Fuck out of here. Who does that? Who does that? Oh my god. I all this time I thought that this was something that like as a hobby she was actually a professional dancer or something.
No.
Maybe once she have her man full time she won't need to go out dancing. Have they thought
No.
about that?
No, because she's pretty much made it clear that she doesn't understand why the dancing is a big deal. In her opinion, it's just a fun hobby for her, and she's not understanding why they can't understand that. AKA, she plans to keep on dancing once they're married.
Well, if it's a fun activity for her, maybe he should stop climbing mountains and start going dancing with his chick. And that way he won't have to be wondering who is touching her face or her ass or whatever.
Yes.
My thing is that if people were touching her out of line, she wouldn't be dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Anyway, this is what they were talking about. He's still pushing to move the wedding up and get married as soon as possible, but she wants him. Oh, and they're also discussing where they're going to live. In his opinion, Italy is superior because that's where he is, and in her opinion, UK is the choice because she's very close with her family. Her parents are getting older and she wants to be there, and it's his turn to come over to the UK and she wants him to give it a fair shot.
I do have a question for you about that, and I
Uh-huh.
want to know if you caught this.
Uh,
Did it seem very weird when they were talking about it, right? When
mhm.
she says that I know you're anxious to get married, blah 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 blah, but then she says I'm not sure if I want to get married. I'm like, huh? Please tell me somebody else heard that besides me. I heard that. And that's what she said. Like, I'm not. She's still on the fence about getting married. And I'm saying, like, well, why did you accept this proposal?
Yeah, I think that I think she still wants him to ask her father
I
for
was thinking. I
for
was
the
thinking about.
blessing.
I was thinking about this the same thing. I'm like, is that what you mean? Because I thought it might be that, but my thinking with her is that's not what you said. That's not what came across.
Okay. Y'all so funny. We need to multitask here. We sorry that the dryer going in the background.
Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me mute.
No, Wendy and Ryan and whoever else is in the bushes. Thank you for joining us. Um, they know that I multitask. I do a whole bunch of things. So this time it isn't me, but
It's me.
we multitask here. So sorry. Listen, they're used to me with doing my nails, um opening mail, all sorts of stuff, Jamal. It's okay. So yeah, I feel like Marco is a little bit insecure. I think he's going to go into his England trip with a bad attitude. Um I don't think he's going to give England a shot, but if he truly loves this girl, he'll go anywhere for her. I don't know. And what about his family? Do we know anything about his family? Like, doesn't he care about his aging parents like how she cares about hers? Like, it just seems to me that he's very closed down and doesn't want to hear anything that she has to say. It's his way or the highway.
That's what I was about to say. He wants things his way.
Yeah. So, hi Ryan, hi Wendy, hi Farmata. As y'all should, I do apologize for being late today. I got stuck in my emails and did not realize the time. I forgot to set a timer, so please forgive me. Um, what else happened with them? He sent her off in the taxi, and then next week, it seems like he is gonna ask her dad. So he, he might be just being a dick while in Italy, but he might change when he gets to England. Think so?
I think he needs to be there for a little bit for me to say anything. But the fact that he did ask the dad
Mm-hmm.
is a step in the right direction.
Hi, Rodney. So we've only seen his friends. Okay. Thank you for your understanding, Wendy. You're the most reasonable of the bunch, I must say. So yeah, he does say, like, a very genuine part to me, like the most genuine he's been, in all honesty, was when he shuts the door in the taxi and sends her on her way, doesn't even go to the airport with her. He says that when she leaves, he's very lonely and he misses her a lot. Um, Maybe he does have some genuine feelings for her, but I don't know. This show, trash, trash, trash. Um, he wouldn't have Giovanni as a bad influence in the UK. He should move to the UK because he knows that she is better suited to be with Fabio than with him. There you go. I said it. I said it. Oh, Jamal is back. Hey Jamal, which loser are we going to talk about next?
Okay, we just got rid of Sarah and Marco. We have
Mhm.
Ara and Andy, Sam and Ali. Let's get Shauna and what's it? They Adnan out the way. Good grief.
If delusion was in the dictionary, she would have her picture right next to it. Oh my God. This was irritating. This was irritating. And What do you think your definition of a fuddle? What's your definition of a fuddle?
I thought it was fucking and cuddling. That's the way I took it.
See, I said like a handy and a blowy. That's what I thought. But, I could be wrong. Anyway, what did you think? Like, I don't understand how many people we are going to meet her with talking about this same situation with Adnan, this non relationship, and how many of her friends and associates are telling her that there are red flags. This is not a good situation. What you're doing is wrong. How many are we going to see? And she just continues straight for, like, I don't think all of her gears are meshing. I really don't. There's something wrong with her. Why would you toy with a guy like this?
It's stupid. I'm not shocked that she went, but it was just dumb that she went, in my opinion.
And of course, lovely Airbnb, lovely. Um, but he's got plans for her. What did he say when they got into the apartment? We're gonna sleep in this room, and then we're gonna sleep in the other room, and then we're gonna sleep on the sofa. He's planning to bang her all over that apartment, up on the roof. She's telling him this is so lovely. He's done so well. Um, he takes her out for local cuisine. It seems like they go to the club, and she is having a ball. She seems like she's had one too many drinks. He brings her back to the Airbnb, and things go down that night. And both of them are trying to explain themselves in the morning. What let me see if I can find that picture. Hold on. Downloads. She looked like she had a good old time. I wouldn't mind where are they? Albania?
Yes,
Um
they're in Albania.
it looked like fun based on her intoxicated pictures. Let's see. I'm going to try to pull up one. But what did you think about their segment?
Absolutely nothing. I'm like, why did you even go?
Oh, she started off pretty good. And then this was further in. Oops, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Let me take that down. So she started off good. This was the beginning of the night. And then as the night progressed, she gets a little sloppy. A little sloppy. And then the last picture that I took, this is her the following day trying to explain herself to production. And she's so lucky I didn't use this picture in my thumbnail because I was gonna. Um, Shorta, get yourself together. Um, I don't think this woman is there 100% mentally. If your daughter makes more sense than you, it's time to call it quits. I don't know why this guy, in my opinion, I feel like she contacted Adnan and said, look, we started filming this show. I will give you some money if we meet up in Albania. I might even, let you sniff the kitty cat. But I don't think this is a real relationship. I think he's just trying to get banged. She's embarrassing at this point.
But let's be honest, he said as much. Like, cause remember the first when she went to go see him, he was not in a relationship mode. All he wanted was to have sex. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's being pretty clear about his intentions.
Yeah, I don't know. This couple is weird. no, I shouldn't say this couple. She is weird. She comes across as very weird to me. Um, I don't like how she talks to him at times. We all know what he is. And the fact that she doesn't seem to know what he is frightening to me. She should not be allowed to walk the streets by herself. I think she needs a full time attendant. What are y'all saying? Um, F and cuddle makes sense. Ah, okay. She tried
My
to
thing
make
is
it
this
sound
though:
cute.
your daughter
Mm-hmm.
is about his age. Come on
Yeah.
now, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
And if she was just out there to have some fun and blah 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 blah, I would be down with it. Cool, have your fun. You're on vacation. But for you to be out here trying to pretend like you're trying to have a relationship with a 25-year-old in a different shut up.
Mm-hmm. I could tell you who didn't pay for it, and it wasn't Adnan. For her church. Oh, geez. Party girl will party. Yep. Yep. And no amount of reading that biblical text that you got and converting to Mormonism is going to change who you are, Shorna. You've been to the club one too many times and you've always overstayed your welcome. They better not get pregnant. Who getting pregnant? Shorna still can do that? What? Mm-mm. No way. She was always mature, vacation, vagine for him. Yeah. Um, how is she in her 40s? God. This is one of the most unbelievable storylines ever. Ever. She is not entertaining. He's mildly entertaining. Um,
Okay,
because he has basically told the truth about what
right,
he does.
and he's entertaining because he seems very confused by what's going on.
Oh my
Like
god,
very confused.
oh my god. But when she was in the taxi going to the airport, and the taxi driver said, "Where's she going?" She said, "She going to Albania." He's like, "Oh, what are you doing over there?" Um, and she tells the taxi driver that she's going to meet her fiance, but they're not engaged. Who does that? And then like she tells the taxi driver all her business about they can't have sex before marriage because of her religion, and the taxi driver says he'll hang in there and your wedding night will be a bay. I talk to drivers, but I've never gotten that deep. But good luck to her. Like I said, I think she needs 24-hour supervision. um And we end their segment with her thinking that there's a proposal on the horizon. God bless her little heart. Who do you want to talk about next? Shabal?
Sorry about that, Andy and Ara. There wasn't much here, so I didn't get anything out of them. To be completely honest, all I got was the fact that and his points are valid. Like if he had planned to move to the Philippines, but he can't get
Mm-hmm.
the care he needs is not available to him in that country. Makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. If he were to move there, he would have to go to Singapore. Which I'm like, ooh, no, that's not what he could either. So he said, are we coming back to me with me to the UK? And then the mom, of course, is upset. We knew that was going to happen. So again, there was nothing. There wasn't much here for me.
Well, there was a nugget for me because when he was telling, remember when he met with the mother, the stepsister, and the stepfather at that restaurant to lay down the law and say she coming back with me. Now, before he tells them the big news, the mother sits down and asks him about the wedding and if his parents are coming. And he said no. And um, the mother said, oh my God. The mother said, I knew something, I knew it. Don't worry, we're your family now, or something like that. And I was like, wait, that's a weird A weird response. Um, hold on. Ah, here it is. It is in my notes. The mother says, "I knew it." And she said, "Don't worry, we're your family now." They want that man from the time he said he owned his own business and he had health issues. They wanted him over there to stay so that they could control him and turn him against his family. However, this was my theory. This was my theory based on this shitty storyline. However, we all know out in the streets, word is that these two have been married before filming. So they've been in a relationship for a long time. They got married before they even started filming this show. So this is basically a reenactment. I why could this is so dumb. Anyway, this seems shady to me from the jump. I don't like I particularly like her mother. I still have questions about her. And Andy, you making really bad choices in life. What are y'all saying in here? If you're not getting pregnant.
I agree, and I don't have anything more to
Our only look feminine in the confessionals where her hair isn't greasy. It's the shape of her face. She really does remind me of my uncle, and I just can't get over it. I just cannot. And who wears boots in the Philippines? Oh, Jesus, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Anyway, there's nothing more to this. That was my biggest takeaway from this entire episode. What her mom said at that table when he told them that they are going to be living in the UK. Didn't really like anything else about this episode with them. And then who's our last? Oh, our last one. Last one. This big back Cadillac. Sam and Allie.
I will give an unpopular opinion here.
Mm.
I think it might be unpopular. Sam, I'm gonna need you to get on the next flight home, and then email him the divorce papers because he left you alone in his country to go gaming. When you asked him not to, he promised. You need to understand. He does not love you. He will never put you first. You are not moving to Turkey. Get out now. Get out now. Because if you stay, it shows how desperate you are for a man, and you will put up with anything.
Well, we said that when we saw them in the previous season, and
No,
she still went and got married.
well, you said that. I was foolishly holding on to some kind of hope here, but hope is gone. There's nothing. Ali, there's nothing I can do for you now. I have to to help Sam out, save her 10,000 pounds.
Yeah, but she's gonna need more if he divorces her, or if she divorces him, because he's gonna say she made me quit my job, and this is what I was reduced to. And
no!
blah blah blah.
All she has to do is that she got married under false pretenses that he's a fraud. That's what I would do.
Yeah, but English courts and English laws are a lot different than what you can
That's,
get away with here.
I was wondering about that. Like, what can she get away with there?
She's just put herself in a fuzzy pickle, in my opinion. Um, just when things are good between them, um, they seem almost tolerable, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And you could see in a alternate universe where he might really love her.
Yes. Like with really, really fuzzy rose colored glasses. Yes, I agree with
you. Right. But then he goes and pulls a stunt like that, and then production does her no favors. Like I thought when she was marching down the road looking for him,
Mm-hmm.
it was reminiscent of Godzilla stomping through Tokyo. I'm aging myself with that. Or when you're watching WWF and the Hulk is coming down to the ring, like they get her from the worst angles. Did she
Angles.
not look like the what was his name? The refrigerator from the Chicago Bears. Remember the
Yes.
refrigerator?
Harry.
Yes, she looked like him. Like, is she awful to production? Could they not take her from a different angle? And I see her point. I want to be on her side. I really do. She has a valid point. She's only there for a short time. She's made him pinky promise or some nonsense to you know pay attention to her or put her first while she's there and not game. Is he making that much money on gaming to say that he can't step away
No.
for the time
He's
that
not.
he that his wife is there? I
He's
don't
not
get.
making no money. He's making no money. He is Tony from Sister Live. He is not making no money
But
from
you
gaming.
told me that Tony can make money on gaming.
No, what I said was he can't. I didn't say he was. There's two completely
Oh.
different things.
Yet, Wendy, I'm telling you that Ara looks just like my uncle. I don't know why I think so. He should have known he couldn't get the medical care he needs in the foot. He did know. I think he pulls that up before every trip. A person with Andy's condition has to know where urgent care is. Has to know before he travels. Um Ali is very immature. He is. But in saying that, so is Sam. So is Sam. Neither one of the two of these individuals have much experience at a real relationship.
Agreed.
And he just shows the worst side of him because all he's doing is trying to get the green the access to go to the UK, the green card or whatever they call it.
But in
It's
fairness, he's been very clear about that from day one.
which is why I don't understand why she wants to move to Turkey.
Agreed.
And I agree with her friend. Why are you gonna give up pigs in a blanket at Christmas time in order to move to Turkey? Like I commend her for trying to understand his culture and his religion. She's actually picked up. He said this that she is really picking up his language rather quickly without him teaching her. Which again, with really thick Coke bottle glasses on, makes Sam look like a tolerable individual.
Yes.
But then production does a twist and I don't know, they release the Kraken and then we have ugh. Um I wish them the best. I really do. I do not think it would be successful moving to Turkey.
It will be worse.
Bring him to the UK and you can live a soggy fish and chip life for the rest of your life. That's all I have to say. Which makes me feel like this moving to Turkey, converting to Islam
Storyline.
is all storyline so that they could get another season. And Sam, there's no excuse that you don't have that money ready to bring your husband excuse me, your husband over to the UK. You did one season of this. You have a good job. So your friends say you should have your husband over there with you.
And
Um,
don't get you working at overtime too, if I recall.
yes, she was. Yes, she was. And if you miss your husband that much, you would get your shit together. And I think she has the money. I feel she just doesn't want to spend it. I feel she's a
Mm-hmm.
tightwad. Yep. And anything else happened with them?
No. Um,
And we've gone through all of the couples, yeah?
yeah, because it's like you said, this is a shorter episode, and there wasn't much there.
Yeah, it was only about 40 minutes. Again, hopefully next week will be better.
Oh, it will be. Oh, 'cause we get the hot mess at the monkey park
What? Why is he taking that old woman to a monkey park and she says she don't like monkeys?
and propose it. Oh, it's gonna be that. I'm like, thank you. Give me something here.
Well, anyway, y'all, thank you for waiting for us. Thank you for joining us today. And thank you to the new subscribers. We really appreciate it. I think that's it for today. Tonight, we're going to watch Whitney and join us back here tomorrow. I'll try to get my act together better. And we'll talk about My Big Fat Fabulous Life.
Yes.
Jamal, any final thoughts before we go?
No, I mean, like this, like I said, this was one. This is one of those filler episodes. Not a problem, but I really feel TLC needs to do better with the characters because UK used to be very entertaining. Like last season was entertaining. These people are not. Well, the bulk of the cast is not entertaining. That's the problem.
Somehow I will take this season over last season. And
Really?
yes, you know why? Because the two gay characters were
Well,
fucking irritating.
yeah. I get it. I get it.
And usually I have fun with them. And both of them were sickening all the way
Well,
through. They were lying as well. And then the tell all with them crying, it was just ridiculous.
yeah. I think. Let's be clear. Like we're all for stunts and shows. Let's be completely honest. We don't mind a good stunt and a good show, but that can't be the whole season, though.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
that can't. That just can't be like everything you bring us. Like, and it can't be that obvious every time.
Yeah. So between the two seasons, I think I prefer this one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Until next
All
time.
right, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.